Thank you, Jake. Time for a look at today's top stories we are following as of 6:32 this morning. Defense attorneys will continue their arguments today in former President Trump's hush money trial. Today, they'll continue to question former advisor to Michael Cohen. It comes after the defense moved to dismiss the charges. The judge has not made a decision on their request.
Another candidate has entered the race for Congress in Kansas's 2nd congressional district. Matt Kleinman announced his candidacy as the Democrat in the race to fill Representative Jake LaTurner's seat. Kleinman played basketball for the Kansas Jayhawks and was a member of that 2008 national title team. You may remember him from that. Two Republicans have already announced their candidacy, including former Attorney General Derek Schmidt and Jeff Kars.
And the International Criminal Court issues arrest warrants for top Israeli and Hamas leaders. Judges from the ICC will now decide whether there's enough evidence for those leaders to go to trial on charges including war crimes and crimes against humanity. The U.S. State Department says the court has no say in the matter.